Alright, here we go. Let me go ahead and adjust the volumes here real quick. Hold on 1 second. Lower this down to here and then... Alright. So, we're here with another Swordburst 2 live stream. So, I'm going to be farming for some more materials from Terror, from Wendigo, Dracula, and then also just some of the regular mobs as well, because we're in need of Curse Energy specifically, since Curse Energy is kind of one of the last items that we need to make our legendary. We also need the upper wings, but we'll get those eventually. Also, you know, happy Thanksgiving to everyone who's tuning in. And also, if I'm sounding a little bit more kind of different or groggy, it's because I have a cold. So, yeah. It started on Monday and now it's Thursday, so symptoms have developed. Like they've come, so it's a little bit difficult to sound normal, but I'm gonna try our best here. Anyways, let's go ahead and log into a Spooky Hollow server and we'll go from there. Alright, so usually I start these streams with dailies, but the thing is I already completed my dailies. So let me go ahead and open up my inventory here. Switch it over to miscellaneous just to avoid some lag. If we go over to quests, you see the Halloween quests are not available because I already completed them. The only ones that I don't have done are the normal dailies and then also the weekly quests, which I don't really care too much about the weekly quests. They're not all too important to me. I mean, they do give a good amount of val, but it doesn't really matter too much. In terms of materials right now, I think we've gotten a lot of Maiden's Tears. Let me check. Yeah, we're up to 24 Maiden's Tears, which is more than enough than what you need to make Maiden's Weep, because I believe for Maiden's Weep you need 10 Maiden's Tears for the legendary and then another 10 for the tribute, which in total is 20 Maiden's Tears. So we have 24, which is already more than enough. There's no reason to keep farming for Maiden's Tears. The only thing that we need right now is either Terror, specifically the upper wings, or we're looking to get some Cursed Energy. So we go ahead and head over to Terror here, just see if anyone's farming Terror at the moment. Looks like no one is here. So let me go ahead and look into the Swordburst 2 server here, because I know the Swordburst 2 Discord server has a looking for party server. So let's see if anyone has any terror servers. It looks like this person here. Let's try this. 11 Mystery Man. Mystery. I think that's how you spell it. Mystery Man 1. Okay, looks like we're able to join them. They're still in Spooky Hollow, so that's good. Looking for Terror or Wendigo. So they're either doing Terror or Wendigo. I've been trying to look for Wendigo servers all morning and I just haven't found any. So let's go over to Terror, see if there's... Looks like there are some people here at Terror. I mean, you can kind of see them walking from the checkpoint to the teleport right here. So let's check how many people are doing Terror right now at the moment. One. Alright, I kind of misplayed that. For sure. So do this, and then we're also going to activate Bat Skill. So the thing about using Curse Enhancement Bat Skill, I believe it gives you 5 hits per second. Something like that. At least that's what T-Man told me. It might be more or less than that. But I just figure Curse Enhancement, you know, gives you more hits. Because I believe Curse Enhancement gives you 3 hits. And then Bat Skill, you know, adds in like 2 more hits. That seems like the math works out. But if anyone knows more, then, you know, just let me know. Alright. But the thing is, to use Curse Enhancement, you have to get out of Bat Skill. And then you use the Bat Skill again to actually, you know, do the damage. Because the thing about Bat Skill is that it does damage, but while you're in the Bat form, you cannot do any other skill. So I don't think you can block it while you're in Bat Skill. You can't, or maybe you can. But, alright. I don't think the server's gonna work. There's not enough people to do terror, so we'll just have to migrate a bit. Let's go into here. First server. Check if they're doing terror and then farm it from there. Usually whenever I stream Swordburst 2, I always try to get a terror server because typically that's kind of what I need most. Usually throughout the week, I only farm Wendigo or farm the normal mobs. I don't really have too much time to be farming terror because of just time in general. Whoa, okay, there's some ults going on over here. Everyone here is just using Harbinger. Let me check if it stops rubber banding me here. Let me check terror real quick, and looks like no one is there. Yeah. Seems like most people nowadays in Spooky Hollow are kind of doing this, where they're basically farming like the normal mobs, or at least finding an AFK spot to farm the normal mobs, which makes it kind of interesting because I mean that's the only other way that you can get curse energy outside of just farming terror. Let me just continue switching servers here until I find at least a good server that has either, well, either a terror server or, you know, a good AFK spot to farm curse energy. I don't know if that spot specifically has good AFK spots, but we'll see. Okay, so let's go ahead and look for terror here. Nope, no one at terror. In terms of how many curse energy we're off by a pretty large amount. I think, like, because for Maiden's Weep, which is the weapon I'm trying to make, Maiden's Weep, or I shouldn't be searching Maiden, I should be searching curse energy. So curse energy right now we have up to 90, which to make Maiden's Weep the legendary version, you need, I believe, 500. So we're not anywhere close to making the legendary. Not a chance. Alright. Let's go ahead and switch to another one. I don't know which ones I've joined already. I think I'm pretty sure I joined all 3 of these already. So let me go into this other server here and check if there's anything going on over there. Alright, most people are at spawn here. I don't know, it just doesn't look like there's any terror servers today, so maybe we'll just kind of focus on getting the normal mobs and stuff. I know there's like a specific spot that people like to farm, usually. Forgot where it was, but there's a specific place where you see a lot of people standing to farm the normal mobs. I think specifically like the Ents and everything. I'm kind of waiting for the update where they put the cursed like materials, cursed bone, cursed energy into the bags, because right now I think that's what kind of everyone's waiting for. Farming for cursed energy and cursed bones is pretty tough right now because the only way that you can get them is by using either or by farming terror or the normal mobs, and their drop chance is also kind of low because take a look at this, right? Terror, curse energy is a 5% chance. Curse bone is a 5% chance, right? And then for the other mobs, let's just take like Decayed Warrior, for example, right? Curse bone here is 1.3%. We take another one, like, I don't know, Rotten Brute or something. Curse energy from here is 1%. So chances of getting these are very, very low, except for Terror, which gives it at 5%. Now, the best way that you can get your curse energy, and I think the most obvious way to get your curse energy is by using the boost, right? Because the boost gives a 3 times drop chance. So right here, right, like 3 times EXP, 3 times drop chance, 3 times Val. So it becomes I believe, a 15% chance instead of a 5% chance. So you have a more likely chance of getting the curse energy, right? But obviously the boost is kind of expensive because it does cost some Robux. 25 Robux for 15 minutes, 100 Robux for an hour, and then everything else. Typically for me, whenever I buy boost, I tend to get the 24-hour one because, well, I don't know. To be honest with you, there's no really explanation of why I get the 24-hour. It's just kind of like, oh, I'm going to be playing Swordburst for a while. So I figure I might as well get the boost because, I'm going to be there for a while. Let's just make the most of it, right? But there is a lot of problems associated with the boost right now that I would like changes to be made onto the boost, specifically adding a pause to the boost. Now, I know that if you go to Helmfirth, or you go to the Battle Arena, or you go to Arcadia, the boost will pause, right? But that's not what I mean. I'm talking about being able to manually pause the boost. So for example, let's say I'm on like floor 4 or something, right? Floor 5, and I don't want to use boost. I want the ability to be able to pause the boost, and then use it whenever I'm on a floor where it feels applicable, right? For example, if I just want to farm floor 5 for like maybe like a legendary or something, or farm floor 7 or floor 8 for tributes, right? Maybe I don't need boost for that and I want to just not use it. Have a pause button there so I can pause the boost while I'm on like an active floor, and then whenever I want to use the boost again, just unpause it. That way, like, you're not wasting any of the boost that you don't want to use. Because the thing about boost is that when you're on a floor like with enemies on it, floor 1 through, we'll do 12 plus the event floor, the boost is gonna keep running as long as you're on those floors. If you're on like a shop floor like Arcadia, Homefirth, or like a battle arena, it will pause. But that's the only way to kind of pause your boost. You can't like pause it while you're on an actual floor. So that's kind of one of the gripes that I have with boost. And I don't know if they're going to add in that feature like to pause or anything, but I would prefer if they did. That way, I think it's more incentivized to use boost that way, because what's keeping me from purchasing boost right now is the amount of time that it takes to find a server that you're looking for. For example, like if you're looking for a Wendigo server, a Drax server, or a Terror server, it can be very painstaking to look for those servers, especially if you don't have access to the looking for party Discord. So you're just constantly switching servers, right? And basically going through the process of just looking at different servers to see like what people are farming. And most of the time, it's not going to be the server that you want. Like most people, I think nowadays are farming Dracula for the bat skill, because bat skill is still a thing. Some people also farm Wendigo as well for maintenance tiers or just for the other items as well. But sometimes you just don't want to farm them, or you don't want to waste your boost on them because there's no point in farming them, for your specific reason. For me, like Wendigo right now is not very useful to me because, I mean, Wendigo does give candy bags and such, but the thing about Wendigo is that the most important item that I need, which is the maintenance tiers, I already have 20 of them, so there's no, like, I don't need any more maintenance tiers, and maintenance tiers are not tradable either. So, there's not really much of a reason for me to keep farming Wendigo. The thing I do need to farm though is Terror, but Terror servers are kind of limited right now, especially because the thing about Terror servers is that you cannot AFK Terror. It's not possible to do that because of the way that Terror attacks. So basically, Terror has this electric attack that he does at the beginning of the like when he spawns in, and that electric attack does a lot of damage. Even if you have a lot of health and a lot of defense, it will pretty much like it'll pretty much take out your entire health bar. If you know, let me just come in here. So yeah, it will take away your entire health bar if you're just standing still, right? It's not going to... Okay, alright. Yeah, that just wipes out everyone. Spike attack just kills everyone on that. Yeah. I don't think you can AFK farm Dracula either because of that spike attack. The only reason why you can farm Wendigo or at least AFK farm Wendigo is because Wendigo's one-shot attack is delayed. And what I mean by that is like basically Wendigo does not use its one-shot ability right away. It takes like, I would say like 10 to 15 seconds to use it. And if you're able to wipe out Wendigo within that time frame, you can pretty much AFK it. Now, Wendigo would probably most likely become un-AFKable if the developers decide to put the one-shot move at the very beginning. That's pretty much the only way that you're gonna make it un-AFKable. Yeah, and that's pretty much the reason why Dracula and Terror both are not AFKable because of their starting attack. You cannot stand still because otherwise the attacks will stack on you, like the electricity will stack on top of you, the spikes will stack on top of you, and then that pretty much obliterates your health, right? So that's kind of the situation with that. And the other thing too is that you need a lot of people for Terror, because for Dracula you can easily do Dracula with just one. You can do Dracula on your own, or you can do it with other people, but bare minimum, like I would say maybe 1 or 2 people to do Dracula. For Terror, you're gonna require at least probably like 5, 6, 7 people there, because trying to solo Terror is not fun, especially because of how long it takes to kill. Even with a good amount of people, Terror still takes a lot of time to kill because of the way that it works, essentially. So the way that Terror works is Terror has has 2 attacks, 2 skill attacks, being the Watcher Summon and then also the Electricity. Electricity is pretty easy to dodge if you're using Bat Skill or if you're using Shadow Step. If you just use those, then it's not a problem. Alternatively, if you're trying to fight the Watchers, right? The thing about the Watcher Summon for Terror is that whenever he does the Watcher Summon, you have to defeat all the Watchers first, and then he'll come back. So the way it works is that he summons the Watchers, and then he disappears, and then after you defeat all the Watchers, he'll come back. That's kind of how it works. I guess I'll join this AFK farm over here. I guess because most people are here anyways. Might as well. Alright, let me just go ahead and fix my inventory first. Go to miscellaneous. Let's go to I guess we could search. We don't need to search candy specifically. Let's just search curse energy there, just to get an idea of how much curse energy we have. So we're farming, I believe, the curse giant, right? Yeah, curse giant. Curse giant does drop curse energy, about a 1% chance to do that. Also drops big candy bags, small candy bags, Jacko plate, Azurite apparition. I think that's how you say it. Yeah, and then curse bones are also 1.5%. So, yeah. I'm kind of debating whether or not to get boost because, I mean, I kind of mentioned it earlier. Like, The reason why I'm not getting boost right now is because I'm not going to be using it that well, since I have to jump from server to server. And sometimes when you're searching for different servers, like for different mobs and stuff, or different bosses that you want to fight, you're gonna have to like either ask the people what they're farming, and sometimes when they don't answer, you have to kind of look for yourself, and that kind of takes a little bit of time, because you have to kind of use your bat skill to navigate the entire map, and that's not always the most time time effective thing, because you're basically running around the map, and every time you run around checking at different boss areas, you're wasting time, and essentially you're wasting your boost, right? So yeah, this is why I'm so adamant about trying to have like a pause feature, or at least the ability to manually pause the boost, as like a feature for normal floors, because it just saves so much trouble, like as I mentioned, if you want to farm somewhere else but you don't want to use your boost, you just pause it, right? And if you want to resume it, just resume it. And for example, if you're looking for specific servers, just pause the boost, find the server that you want, and then once you find that server, you unpause the boost and use it. That, I feel like that's such a useful thing to have. And I don't know how difficult it would be to implement. You could probably take the features of the pausing, like boost pausing on the mob floors, or not the mob floors, the shop floors, like Arcadia, Battle Arena, Helm for it, and then you can just implement it into a manual button to press. Like for example, like if you kind of take a look at the health bar here, there's a lot of real estate on the health bar. You can put the pause button anywhere. For example, you can put it like right underneath the boost, or next to the EXP, or you can put it to the right of the boost here, because you can see here, like this right here is basically where the credit is, so it shows you where the credit is, but the bottom part here is not really doing much. So maybe this is where you can press the button. So just basically boost is active, like if the game registers that boost is active, you have like a pause button, then you can just pause the boost like that. It would just make things so much easier to work with, you know what I mean? So yeah. But it's not up to me to decide that, it's up to the devs, but I'm just kind of advocating my reason for why it would be useful, I guess. So yeah. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna hold off for boost for right now. As much as I would like to get boost, I just don't feel like I would be using it as effectively. So best thing to do right now is probably just to wait until they add the curse energy and the curse bones to the bags, because that's going to be our best bet. And it's also a good idea right now to also build up your bag count, because right now, how many am I currently sitting at? Let me see. Let me switch over to Candy here. So we're currently sitting at 187 big bags and 113 small bags, which is not a lot, by the way, compared to like the active players who have been farming the curse bags since the start. I'm pretty sure they're up to like at least 800, 900, maybe even 1,000 bags by now. And all those bags are going to come in handy to get curse energy, especially for me, because getting curse energy is really difficult right now, especially with the drop chance and everything. So it's best to just wait until they add it to the bags, and then you roll for it. So yeah. But either way, if you still want to get the curse energy, I would recommend just looking for a Terra server, or just finding an AFK mob farm like this. Now I will say that Terra is, if you're not running boost, Terra is your best option by far. And even if you are running boost, I would say Terra is still your best option, but at least you'll have like 3% with the boost, instead of 1%. So when it comes off the regular map, so at least you can get something out of it, but it's not guaranteed. So I don't know. It's gonna be really tough, but it's just kind of a waiting game at this point. I'm kind of curious in how much curse energy we're gonna get. I don't suspect we're gonna go. I wouldn't even be surprised if we don't hit 100 this stream, but because it's tough, man. How much curse energy do these guys drop? They drop 3 curse energy. Every for 1% they drop 3 curse energy. At least with terror, right? Yeah, I believe you get 10 curse energy. Yeah, 5% chance. So yeah. No AFK. Okay, so someone's hosting a Ramses. That's interesting. Someone's hosting Atheon. Oh, Terror. Okay. Someone's hosting Terror. Let me see this. Hold on. Let me go check on these guys. I might come back to the server, but we'll see. I want to go see if this Terror server is worth it or not. Server full, okay. That's great. Let's try this other person here. There we go. Teleported. Spooky Hollow. Okay. Let's see if anyone's doing terror here. This is not too long ago. This is about 15 minutes ago that they posted, so maybe we'll be okay. Let's go ahead and grab this first. Always want to grab the checkpoint because those are important. Sometimes the checkpoint doesn't work because, because there's so much lag on Spooky Hollow, sometimes it just doesn't work. And it seems like they're not farming terror anymore because I didn't see anyone there. So, yeah, probably not farming terror anymore. Is this other player that I'm trying to join? They're most likely in the let me see. Yeah, in this server here, the 20 server. Yeah, I see server full. It must be this server here, or this server here, the C88 or B9C. Alright. Let me head back to this 283C, see what people are farming here. I don't remember exactly what server it was that I joined for the AFK farm, but let's try this server. Check if they're doing terror or not. Oh wait, this is the server with the yeah, with the wall. Yeah, they're probably not doing that then. Okay. It's fine. We'll just everyone here just using. Yeah, they're all just using the Harbingers. Alright. I believe the person that was in, is it like Nori style? I think that was the name. I don't know if I'm remembering that correctly. Okay. That might have been the person. Because I usually, whenever I try to rejoin servers, I check the, or I try to memorize one of the names of the players here. I guess, yeah, Nori style right here is the first one that I saw. So, back in this AFK server, the Cursed Giant AFK server. Alright. Let me go ahead and fix my inventory again. I guess I'll just do this for now. There we go. We're not gonna roll anything. By the way, this is just something to let you guys know. If you open up candy bags, don't do it in AFK farms, because there is a chance that you could summon Tremor, and Tremor will wipe out everyone from that AFK spot. So if you're looking to AFK farm and open up your candy bags, make sure that you reset first. Open up your candy bags in like a pretty open area where there's no one AFK farming, and then once you finish opening up your bags, then you can head back. Because I've seen way too many farms die from people summoning Tremor from candy bags, and it's like it's kind of sad to see. I'm on my last legs. Thanksgiving has me dying. What's going on, T-Man? On your last legs. What does that mean, T-Man? I'm kind of curious. The mashed potatoes were just too good. I couldn't stop. You know, I mean, if you're having good food, T-Man, I think that's a good thing. I mean, obviously, overeating can be a bit of a problem, but it just shows that you're appreciating the food, you know. So I'm glad you're having a good time, T-Man. I've been trying to look for a Terra server for this stream, but the one that I was looking for is just not open, or it's full. So yeah, your mic sounds different, or voice. Yeah, that's because I'm sick right now. I caught a cold on Monday, so kind of going through that right now. I should be back healed up again in 1 week. So that's kind of the situation. Hope you get better. Appreciate it. Thank you for the sick wishes. I don't know, well, what would you even call that? It's not encouragement, but whatever. It's whatever. Anyways, yeah, so I'm on Thanksgiving, I guess break, if you want to call it that. So I have today, tomorrow, Saturday, and Sunday off. So I basically have 4 days off. Pairs, I guess, yeah. So I have these 4 days to basically kind of do whatever. I'm probably going to be playing Swordburst 2, trying to find like Terra servers if I can. In terms of stream, we're going to be streaming today and Saturday, and then Friday and Sunday will be the kind of days where I just do whatever. I need to catch up a lot on Genshin as well, because I still, even up to now, I still have not finished the Archon quest, like Act 3, Act 4. I still need to finish Act 4, so yeah, so I'll have to do that either today or tomorrow. Wuthering Waves, I'm pretty much caught up in. I just have to do the events now. But the main quest and the story quest in Wuthering Waves, I pretty much all finished. So yeah, and then in Swordburst 2, I'm really behind. Like, I just haven't had that much time to farm. So curse energy, I have almost no curse energy. The last time I checked, I had 90 curse energy, which is nothing. Because to make Maiden's Weep, I need 500. And I'm currently sitting at 90, so we're nowhere close to getting that weapon. And the only good thing that I found is this AFK server here, where they're AFKing the Cursed Giant. Which, I mean, Cursed Giant is not that good anyways, because I mean, if you look at Cursed Giant, the chances of getting Cursed Energy from here is 1%, and you only get 3 if it drops. So that's pretty bad. Only has a gun now. I've seen like 3 of the tribute rapiers. Well, I don't know where they're farming to get their curse energy, but I don't know. I'd like to know, because I don't. It feels like terror farms are pretty rare nowadays. Because most people are farming, I think, Dracula right now. Most people are farming Dracula. I don't see a lot of Wendigo farms anymore. I see a lot of Dracula farms. I see some Wendigo farms, and then a few Terror farms. But yeah, Dracula, I don't see a lot. They usually AFK 100% of the time or use boost. Okay, fair enough. Yeah, boost is pretty much the only way that you're going to be able to get the items that you want. Because, I mean, the way that they made these drop chances right here, 1% for curse energy from the mobs, and then a 5% drop chance from Terror. Dude, I don't know, man. At this point, it's just better to wait till they add the curse stuff to the bags. And then just roll for it that way. Because there's just no shot that you can get that much curse energy in a short amount of time. Or even better, if they add the curse energy to the quest itself. Because I don't think there's any quest that give curse energy, right? Because curse energy just comes directly from Terror and the mobs. Or at least I haven't been paying attention to the quest. I think the quests only give the blue, like the candies. So like the rare candies and stuff. And then some auras as well, but yeah. Daily routine right now is doing dailies, getting 50 Terra kills and farming boars. I farm a lot of boars. That's good. What are you up to now in what's it called? Candy bags. You're probably up to like 800, right? Like 1,000 small candy bags at this point. Because I mean, like, yeah, like the other day you told me you had 400, so I'm assuming that it's gone up a lot by now. And especially after 25k boars, you're definitely like probably in the thousands, right? $862. Okay, well that's pretty close. Pretty close. Yeah, I'm currently sitting on 113. This is mostly from Wendigo. Like all of this stuff that you see here, the 3k, the almost 4k here, the almost 3k here, almost 3k here, and 3.4k here. This is pretty much all from Wendigo. Because like Wendigo is the only consistent spot where you can AFK farm. But even so, like sometimes you lose enough people and Wendigo just blows up everyone. And then you have to look for another Wendigo server, which is next to impossible to find a new one. Like if you find a good Wendigo server, you're already lucky as it is, because Wendigo servers don't stay for too long. At least that's what I've seen. Because I remember yesterday, I was sifting through probably like 10, 20 servers. And out of those 10, 20 servers, Wendigo farms, I think I found like 2. So very, very rare. Most servers nowadays are Dracula. But I don't really need anything from Dracula because one, I already have the bat skill. I think that's what most people are farming for, right? Like the bat skill. And also probably the nightmare fuel as well. I do need nightmare fuel for I mean if I want to get the other weapon, sure, but it's kind of whatever. Maiden's Tears. I have 24 Maiden's Tears right now, so I pretty much have all the Maiden's Tears that I need to make Maiden's Weep. It's just the problem is the materials. I don't have upper wings, and I don't have 500 curse energy, so we're kind of in a bit of a roadblock right now. I've been farming boars for so long. I've had enough time to rewatch all of SAO. Wow, that's impressive. 25k boars though. I mean, are you AFKing for these boars, or are you actually playing the entire time? Because I'm assuming that like these boars, you pretty much have to just go in like a circle, right? In this one area, or unless you could just AFK it, that would be that's pretty insane. Maybe I should do the boar technique. If it's possible to AFK it, then I'll probably do it. Just because, you know, I might as well collect as many candy bags as I can get my hands on. That way, you know, once they finally add the cursed energy to the bags, I'll have enough bags to maybe be able to get a 500. So I have to readjust my character every few minutes. Yeah, I guess that is the tough part. I don't know. This event is definitely not easy by any means. It's, well, okay, I guess it is easy in the sense that like you can pretty much get the items that you need from the bags, or if you assemble a big enough party, you could be able to just tackle any boss. I think the biggest problem is just the time that it takes to get everything. Because I mean, getting curse energy is not easy, especially because like it doesn't drop a lot. If you have boost, it helps. I don't think boost necessarily guarantees that you're going to be able to get a lot of curse energy, because boost only turns the 5% into 15%, which is still not that much. 15% is still is like it's a bit better, but 15% is not going to change anything. It's not a mind-blowing number. If like, you know, if it were to go from like 5% to like 25%, maybe that seems like a more big number, but 15% doesn't seem like that much. So yeah, that's just kind of my take on it. But I don't know, it's hard to say. Sometimes I have to argue with people to leave my spot. Oh, is that many people farming the boar area? I guess like because, well, maybe a lot of people watched BGM's video on how to get a lot of cursed no, not cursed, a lot of candy bags. And now everyone's just kind of going to the boar area. Doesn't happen often? Okay. Well, you know, I guess as long as you don't have to deal with it too much, then maybe it's not that much of a problem. But still, it is a little bit infuriating when you have to deal with like other people. But there's only like 2 or 3 woodland servers, so it can't happen. Oh, okay, that makes sense. I guess like you could make your own solo server if you wanted to. Like I think the block method is the only way that you can still make a solo server. Because if you block everyone who's in Woodlands and then you join Woodlands, it'll probably put you into a brand new server. At least I think that's how it works. So block method is still relevant for solo servers, but it's whatever. I mean, dude, like, do you really need a solo server for boars? Not really, but it's whatever, I guess. I'm starting to feel the inventory lag. It's getting worse. Yeah, that's welcome to club, T-Man. Welcome to the inventory lag club. I mean, like, I think I still have it pretty okay. I'm pretty sure there are people that have like thousands upon thousands of items in their inventory. Probably collectors, to be specific. Let's see. You don't work today? Today is Thanksgiving, so it's a holiday here. I have today and tomorrow off, so I go back to work on Monday. Steel longswords, my beloved. Okay, well, Josh is a special case because Josh is not a collector, but well, okay, I guess you could argue that he collects longswords, but that's not really a collector's item. It's more of just, I guess, a flex in a way. You could flex all the steel longswords that you have. I mean, I don't know if people would really care about it, but I guess it is your own personal achievement. So you do you, Josh. Yeah. Will beat me in steel longswords. I mean, there is someone who can. I'm pretty sure if someone just AFK or just use an auto clicker to auto click the longswords, I'm pretty sure they could outnumber your steel longswords, given that they have enough vel to do it. Because I believe steel longswords are 100 vel each, right? So how much would it take to get like 10,000? Let's do the math here. Okay, so let's do 10,000 times 100, right? Because 10,000 longswords and they cost 100 vel each. That is 1 million vel. So if you want to get 10,000 longswords, you need 1 million vel. And I mean, I have 16 million vel right now, so I can get 116,000 longswords if I spent all my vel. I don't think I want to do that. Yeah, I'm good. I'm not willing to spend my vel on steel longsword. Not like I don't want to lag the inventory. Because I'm pretty sure if I buy that many steel longsword, the game just becomes unplayable. It's not a question if they can, it's if they're willing to do it. I'm pretty sure, well, if there's an incentive to, I'm pretty sure someone will. Like, for example, if they get something out of it, like, I don't know, you know, someone gets a rare sword if they're able to buy this many steel longswords. Sure, that's gonna incentivize a lot of people to do it, but I don't think anyone would really do it just willy-nilly. I don't think anyone's gonna just do it for fun. It's because I mean, there is a problem with having that many swords in your inventory. It just becomes the game just becomes unplayable. I'm pretty sure you have like over 100,000 items in your inventory. It's gonna take, you know, a minute, 2 minutes, maybe even 5 minutes for your game to load after you open up your inventory. And the thing about Swordburst 2 as well is that Swordburst 2 always loads your full inventory when you go into a new server. So like, you know, obviously if you're in a server, you can click like these categories, right? You can click armor, you can click miscellaneous or spear, right? But when you load into a new server, Swordburst 2 automatically makes it so that it loads your full inventory when you click to open up your inventory. So there's nothing you can really do. You just have to open up your inventory, wait for the entire lag to go over, and then you can move. And it's also a big mistake as well if you close your inventory without clicking on a category, because I've done it many times where I've opened up my inventory, I forget to click a category, I close my inventory, and then have to reopen it again, and then go through another couple seconds of lag. It is a terrible experience to have to deal with like lag when open up your inventory, which is why I am very adamant about reminding people to clear up your inventory, because it will save you a lot of lag if you do that. Trust me. Well, do as I say, not as I do, because I personally, even though I say to clear up your inventory, I never clear up my inventory because I don't know, I'm just lazy. But yeah, I have way too many things in my inventory right now. I mean, look at all these bone-plated shields. This is from the last Swordburst 2 Halloween event, by the way. These bone-plated shields. I have so many of these shields. And it's not like they're valuable or anything. There's no reason for me to keep them. I'm pretty sure if I sell these bone-plated shields, they're not going to go for that much. So, I don't know. They're just there for some reason. You could store the items in all. I could, yeah. I can give them all to looter. 80% of my inventory is light grade swords. Wow, that's... I mean, I guess that makes sense. Yeah, I mean, I could store all this on an alt. I give it to looter. I mean, looter pretty much has infinite space. Looter's like a black hole. You can pretty much just send anything into him, and he'll just absorb it. I'm still kind of mad about this, though. I got wings from Terror, but it's not the wings that I need. Oh, man. 1% of my inventory is actual gear. Josh, like, are you ever gonna play Swordburst 2 again? Or is there, like... I guess... I don't know. What's the right question here? When do you think that you'll play Swordburst 2 again? If you ever decide to. Dang, I have 14 resurrection crystals. That's kind of crazy. I need to check the wiki real quick. So wait, what needs the eye? This thing right here, the primordial corotary. This is the rapier, right? Primordial oracle? Yeah. You need 1,000 curse energy, well, to make the tribute version of it. Um, if you want to make the regular version, 250 curse energy, one upper wings, two lower wings, 350 bones, and then like a bunch of other candies. So it takes a little bit of takes a bit to make it. Let's see. Primordial Nightmare is the Great Sword version. The Great Sword version, you need 175 curse energy, 8 Nightmare Fuel, which I don't believe. I only have like 3 Nightmare Fuel, I believe. No, I have 2. I have 2 Nightmare Fuel. Okay, but the good thing is that you don't need any wings for the Primordial Nightmare. Um, yeah, it's just Curse Energy, Nightmare Fuel, and Curse Bones. I think Maiden's Weep is pretty much almost the same thing, right? Yeah. Well, you need Upper Wings, and you need Maiden's Tears, but that's about it. You don't need Curse Bones, you just need Curse Energy. So, that's tough. How many Terra kills do I have? Not a lot. I'm pretty sure I have less than like 200. Less than 100, maybe. Yeah, 92. I have 92 Terra kills. And the only reason is because I can't find any good Terra servers. Let me look in the Discord real quick. See if anyone has posted a new Terra server raid. Okay, people are doing like other stuff now. They're doing Ramses, they're doing Dementor. People are actually doing Dementor again. So I ran into a funny situation this morning when I was doing Wendigo. What's the Swordburst 2 event? Right now, just the Halloween event. That's pretty much it. Like, it's just getting materials. You're just basically farming materials, and you get those materials to like craft weapons, right? That's pretty much all there is right now. And the thing is, like, these materials are pretty difficult to get, especially the uncommon materials, Curse Energy, Curse Bone. Those are just kind of, I don't know how to describe them. They're just something else. Like, you're gonna have to put in a lot of time to get these materials. The candies are fine. You can get candies from pretty much anything. You can AFK Wendigo and get candies that way, but I don't know. No one really farms Wendigo anymore. Myself included, I don't think I need to farm Wendigo anymore, because the only reason why I went to Wendigo in the first place was to get Maiden's Tears, and now I have more Maiden's Tears than I need, so yeah. I barely gotten any curse energy from Terror. Where do you mostly get it from, T-Man? Or do you have like a specific farming spot that you use on the Spooky Hollow? Because if you do, I would like to use that spot, because like I need a better spot for this curse energy. I don't think this curse giant is gonna do it for me. I've gotten a lot of curse bones, no curse energy though. Is curse energy like the main resource? It's not the main resource. It's the most time-consuming resource to get. Curse bones and curse energy. Cause take a look at this, Josh. Right? Like, let's take. So the thing is, curse energy only drops from two sources of enemies. It drops from one of the bosses, which is Terror Incarnate here, and it also drops from the regular boss. But check out these drop chances, right? From Terror Incarnate, Curse Energy is a 5% drop chance. And if it drops, you only get 10 Curse Energy. From the normal mobs, right? Let's just take Curse Giant, for example. Curse Energy is a 1% drop chance, and you only get 3 when it drops. Versus, like, if you take a look at big candy bag, like 4% drop chance. The candy here, 4%, right? Over here, like candy bag 3%, candy bag 4%. So like the candy bags are much easier to get, but 1% for normal mobs and 5% and only drops like just a few when you get it. So and yeah, you need like a thousand, probably over 1,000 for some tributes. So imagine trying to farm up curse energy to try to make these like weapons when you need like thousands of curse energy. This is why like most of us are waiting for when they add it to the candy bag. So one way that you can get a lot of candies, right, is by opening up. Yeah, let me show you. So these candies here, right here, right, the spooky eye candy, the dreaded skull, ghastly ghost, and crawling spider. These can easily be obtained from doing the Halloween quests, which they're not here right now because I already completed mine for the day. But you can get them from the quest, and you can also get them from the bag as well. So it's very easy to get the curse energy. Or not the curse energy. It's very easy to get the candy because you can get them from quests, you can get them from the bags, right? But curse energy, you cannot get them from bags, and you cannot get them from quests. The only way that you can get them is from terror and from the regular mobs. That's why like they're so difficult. Voice is low. I have my microphone on 5 right now. Let me check my Streamlabs. See, I mean, it shows that my mic volume is doing pretty okay. So I don't know. I'm getting a new microphone soon. So the new microphone, by the way, it's gonna reduce a lot of the background noise. So you guys, like, you know, in some streams you guys might notice that there's a lot of background noise. But this new microphone that I'm getting is gonna be a microphone that's kind of insensitive. And what I mean by that is like it's not gonna pick up anything unless like the noise is right in front of it. So for example, if I'm speaking into the microphone, it'll pick me up, but it won't pick up anything that's like in the background. So it'll make it easier to reduce a lot of background noise while being able to like to hear me clearly. Because the problem with the mic that I'm having right now is that it's very sensitive. So basically what I mean is if I turn up the mic, right, you'll be able to hear me better, but you'll also hear a lot more background noise. If I turn down the mic, you'll hear less background noise, but I'll also be a bit quieter. But this new microphone that I'm getting basically fixes that problem to where you could hear me, but you can't hear the background noise. So it'll make things a lot easier. The mic is coming in tomorrow, so I'll probably have it all set up by Saturday. So you might notice a difference or two on Saturday. I don't know exactly what to expect yet. I mean, I've kind of looked a little bit into it, but the only way to really know if it works is by testing it out myself. So I won't be getting it until tomorrow. So, you know, we'll figure it out by then. All right. Anyways, let me go ahead and look for the server here. Okay, someone posted in the Swordburst 2 server. Let me go join them, see if their terror is active right now. Okay, they're teleporting. Let's go. Yeah, I mean, I've been farming like the curse giant for the last hour or so. We're an hour in. By the way, we're only gonna go for 2 hours because I mean, I think that's the norm right now. After stream, I might go back to doing the AFK. It's better than nothing at least. Like I would just do the curse giant AFK if they're still doing it. All right, let's check terror here. See how many people are doing terror. And let's jump right in. Okay. Okay, we have a good amount of people here actually. That's pretty good. I'm gonna go ahead and use bat skill here. I might be able to get credit before it dies. Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. There we go. We got 60. Easy. And there. Bit of lag, but not to worry. We got a small candy bag out of it. Let's go. Look, it's really tough to find terror servers, so whenever a terror server comes around, I have to take my chances. Yo, T-Man's here too. T-Man, how close are you to getting the tribute version of your rapier? One more upper. Nowhere near close with curse energy. Dang, that's tough. Yeah, I need an upper as well. Dude, like I'm struggling just to even get the first legendary. I don't think I'm ever gonna get this tribute. I haven't been farming a lot besides bags. Okay, well I guess that makes sense. Ah, great. Hold on. I need to get out of my buggy bat skill. Activate curse enhancement, go into bat skill. I'm not getting any hits. There we go. Wait. Let me get my credit. No, I'm like 4 hits off. That's so close. Oh, hold on. One more hit. I'm like, dude, it's 59. 1 hit off. Should I finish up Gojo? Or continue grinding in King's Legacy? I guess finish up Gojo. Just finish what you started. Let's see. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy Thanksgiving. Yeah, happy Thanksgiving to everyone. By the way, like, I don't know what you guys are doing for Thanksgiving. I'm just kind of here. You know, pretty much just chilling. I don't have any plans or anything. No family gatherings. Just kind of relaxing. I need to catch up on sleep anyways because, dude, like, waking up for work is one of the most frustrating things because pretty much I'm up at like 4 in the morning to like for work, and it's just, man, it's tough. So I'm waking up at like 4 in the morning 5 days a week, and then I get Saturday and Sunday to like sleep. But at least like this week I have today, tomorrow, and Saturday to catch up on sleep. So it's really good. Surprisingly, for work though, like I only get like okay, hold on, how do I phrase this? I get a longer break for Thanksgiving than I do for Christmas. I know like you guys over there, they're in school. You guys get like what, 2 weeks, 3 weeks off for Christmas? I get a day. I get 2 days, which are Christmas Day and New Year's. That's all I get off. Like Thanksgiving, I get Thanksgiving and the Friday afterwards, like tomorrow off. But like for Christmas, I only get Christmas Day off and New Year, so I'm very limited. That's so little, yeah. It is, but that's just kind of like how the schedule is. I mean, it's fine. It's better than having no breaks, but I'll take what I can get. And I mean, there's also like PTO, pay time off. So you could take like PTO if you want more breaks and stuff. Granted that you have enough hours for it. Right now, like for me, I get like four hours of PTO every 2 weeks. So right now I'm kind of, I have like 13 hours of PTO, which is one day, because basically one day of break is 8 hours. So since I have 13 hours accumulated right now, I could take one day off if I wanted to. But I'm kind of waiting to build my PTO because my plan is just to build it up to where like I max it out, and then after it becomes maxed out, then I use it for like a month-long vacation if I want to. Because it's better to take like one big break than just like than little breaks. At least that's kind of how I prefer to do it. Because when you take little breaks, you can't really enjoy your break for that long, right? Like for example, if you take a day off, you pretty much have only one day off, which is not a lot to work with. But if you have like a month-long break, you have a lot of time to kind of figure out what you want to do. But overall, it's been a good experience. Do the work, get paid. Actually, my payday is tomorrow, so I'm getting another paycheck tomorrow. Let's go. Like I can pretty much afford things now, which is good. Yeah, I'm not gonna reveal too much. So like I don't want to reveal too much about the job. I'm just gonna say just a few things. I'm not. If you guys ask, like I'm not gonna reveal salary or anything. I'm not gonna reveal salary or the place that I work or the like the job description itself. I'm just gonna talk about general stuff because I don't know like if I'm permitted to talk about the job. So it's better if I just keep things more general. Just to not risk anything. Like I think in um in private conversations it's fine if I reveal stuff because it's private, right? But because I'm streaming and this is pretty much like public information and stuff that I'm revealing, it's I think it's ultimately better if I just don't say anything that would potentially reveal too much. What is the boss your farming drop? Um, drops a lot of stuff. I'll show you in a bit here. Let me get my credit first, and then I'll show you. 59, 60. There we go. Okay, so this boss is Terror. So we go to Terror Incarnate. Drops a bunch of different stuff. So you get Curse Energy, Curse Bone, candies. You get an aura out of it. 3% to get an aura. Wings for materials. You also get a this thing like which is an eye. This is used for as a crafting material. You also get armor as well. I don't think the armor is that good, but it works. Scythe as well, one in 1,000 to get that one. This is what I'm specifically looking for right here. These wings. So I got the lower version, the lower wings of Primordial Terror. I'm looking for the upper wings because that's the one I need to make my the weapon of my choice. So the only thing that I need left to make that specific weapon is upper wings and 500 curse energy. I have everything else to make it. So at this point, it's just kind of a waiting game to see if I can get the upper wings or if I can get the curse energy. But I mean, as you can tell, I'm not really getting curse energy. I keep getting other stuff. If Josh got one of the candy bag weapons, I could carry him for a while. The damage at max level was pretty solid. Actually, yeah, I mean, it's pretty good. You know, yeah. I mean, it depends on if he's lucky enough to get the materials, because, or at least not, well, not the materials, but like if he's lucky enough to get the weapons. Like I think you're talking about like the weapons that come from the candy bag specifically, right? Like the what's it called? Like Black Omen, Death Gale, Death Grim. They're level based, 32,000 damage, which is pretty solid. Oh, here it is. Yeah. Ravaged. Yeah, Ravaged Gil does 40,000 damage based on your level, so pretty good, pretty good. Not bad. But I mean, drop chance is kind of low. Well, I mean, if you have enough candy bags, you'll probably be able to get it eventually. You just start spam opening candy bags and you'll be able to get them. Like pretty quickly, maybe. Okay, look. Yeah, hold on, hold on. Look at the chat here. Look at the chat here. Bat skill? Way easier to get than upper wings. What do you guys think of that? The bat skill is easier to get than the upper wings. For me personally, I would agree. I would agree. Yeah, like bat skill is much easier to get than the upper wings. And he also has like some other things here. Someone said like bat has pity, upper wings don't. That is true, yeah. Like the bat skill does have pity. The pity is, I forgot what the pity was. I felt like it was pretty high though. Yeah, 1,500 pity. Killvix, welcome to the stream. Not for me, because I go bat skill for 2 days. I don't get it. Have you grinded for the upper wings yet, RJ? I don't know, like like once you grind or once you get the bat skill, you could try grinding for upper wings and then comparing like which one takes longer. Because for me, like I personally think that upper wings are like more difficult than the bat skill itself. Because the thing about like the difference between upper wings and bat skill, I mean, one is the drop chance, right? Bat skill is harder to get in terms of drop chance alone. Because like, because bat skill is 1 in 1,000, 1 in 1,250, while upper wings are 1 in 250. But the problem is that like, these wings just never drop. Or there's so many other items that could drop. The server is awful. What happened, T-Man? What are they doing? Let's see. It's taking forever to kill. Oh, okay. Yeah, like I think we'll have to. I mean, everyone's kind of spread out, but I think we got it. I'm just waiting till wait to play till my dailies come back. All right, that's fine. Yeah, whatever you feel like doing. I'm gonna try. I mean, I'm gonna stay here for another 45 minutes. So I don't know. There's a chance I can end up getting the upper wings. Once I get my upper wings, I'm done with Terra for a while. Yeah. I would agree. I mean, I think overall, I just need the upper wings. Like the curse energy, I'll figure that out from the bags once they add it in. What do you think, Kilvix? In terms of like between bat skill and upper wings, which do you think is harder to get? Because right now I'm kind of thinking the upper wings are harder to get than the bat skill. At least like that's kind of my opinion. But I know like everyone else has their own thoughts on this. Bat skill, that's fair. Yeah, because like the thing is, I don't know. I've I just cannot get the upper wings for some reason. I get the lower wings, but oh, but I can't get the upper wings. I don't know. It's just it's hard to explain. Like yes, you know, bat skill based on drop chance alone is harder to get. I'm gonna get the Vanquish Tunic to make tier 3 armor. Oh, okay, I see. I have to go. Alright, RJ, thanks for tuning in. I'll catch you in the next stream. Hunter is a pain to drop. Yeah, that's the thing. The thing about Hunter is that Hunter is easy to farm. Because like if you have like really strong gear, you can solo Hunter very easily. It's just that drop chances are very difficult because it's 1 in 1,000 to get the drop. So yeah, I would agree on that. Hunter is a bit of a pain. It's because it took me forever to get Chronolix. I was specifically looking for Chronolix to try to make my Sfallen. So like these tier 3 shields that I have, right here. Those were a massive pain to get. I do, but sometimes it will drop, not what I want. Yeah, yeah. Like I've gotten many what's it called? Many Blood's Influence, like over Vanquish Tunic and over Chronolix. I had so many blood influences. And I can't really do anything with Blood's influence. I mean, I could make like what's it called? I could make the other um the other tributes with the Blood's influence, but I mean, I don't know. There's only so many things you can do with Blood's influence. Okay, this is okay. I mean, kill time is picking up a little bit with Terra here. Got a big candy bag. Let's go. Nope. Okay, we went through another visual glitch. There we go. All right, I'll be gone in about 40 minutes. So after the stream is done, I'm going to probably find an AFK server that AFK is like the normal mobs, and then try to get curse energy that way. Because I feel like that's the only other way that I'm gonna be able to get curse energy. If not from terror, then just from the normal mobs. So yeah, like for me right now, I think the only place that I'm farming terror is on stream. Like I don't ever farm terror off stream. Look, the only reason why I'm farming Terror is just to get the upper wings. That's the only thing that I need. I just need the upper wings. But, you know, I do wish all of you guys that are farming good luck. You know, like, good luck on your drops. I hope that you get the item that you want. I mean, we're all in this, like, in this boat, struggling to get drops, so it's a bit tough, but just gotta hold on. Because the item that you want will come eventually. I just realized I can actually test characters somewhat realistically in bot royale. Um, maybe you could try, Josh. Sure. Yo, there you go, dude. Look at that combo right there. Curse bone and curse energy. That's 100 right now, right? Yep, that's 100 curse energy and also 134 curse bones. So pretty good, pretty good. Um, Hold on. What did I need to make Primordial Oracle again? The sealed version? I needed 250 curse energy, 350 curse bones, so a lot of curse bones. Upper wings and one upper wing, two lower wings. So I'm almost there. I'm pretty close. What about the pumpkin? Pumpkin uh hold on, wait. Um Give me 1 second. I was gonna check how much I need because I know it's like the number for the pumpkin is pretty high. This thing, Hellfire Pumpkin, that's what's called. 1,500 curse energy, 3 upper wings, 3 lower wings, 2,000 curse bones, 6,666 of all the candies, the rare candy. That's kind of nuts. The thing is though, the Hellfire Pumpkin Companion does give you plus 20% walk speed and plus 20% life steal. Or actually no. Plus 20% walk speed and life steal. Not plus 20% of the both. I think life steal is variable. Yeah, sorry, I read it wrong. Because like the way it was written here was kind of throwing me off a bit. Yeah, plus 20% walk speed and life steal. Not 20% life steal. Lifesteal is really good though. Especially like for enemies that do a lot of damage. You just like use lifesteal to at least recover a little bit. Oh, is that Sword Kirby? Yo, no way. Kirby's here too. Oh, yo, he's kind of stood there in in the lightning. That was funny. Good thing about Batsko as well is that you don't have to click anything. You can just kind of let Batsko do its thing. Why, like, all you have to do is just stand next to the boss, and the Batsko will take care of everything else. It's only like once you know, once you have enough, like, or good enough gear to where like your stamina doesn't drop as much, you can have Batsko last for a very long time. Like, I'm not using the best gear for stamina right now, but um, but my bat skill lasts for quite a while, even without that. I think the only way for me to improve my stamina right now is to probably switch to like the maybe the apotheosis shields, because I'm running the Chef's Embrace and Svalin, which are not the best gear. Let me see. Hold on. Let me check. Oh, dang it. Oh, I unsealed my inventory. Let me see here. So, hold on. So, Dracula's Cape gives 50%, 50% on health regen. Apotheosis is 40% to both. Svalin only gives 30% to both, but more defense. We don't need defense right now, because there's no point in having defense, because like damage doesn't play a role in this. So I'm gonna probably unequip this, and unequip the Chef's Embrace too, because like this thing only gives me 5% stamina regen. So I'm just gonna go double apotheosis. There we go. Yeah, double apotheosis is the way to go for this one. So now we're running 80% stamina regen plus the tree, which gives us an additional 75. No, 70, right? So that's 150 stamina regen right now. So a little bit, I think. Oh, hold on. Okay. Took a lot of damage from that one. So I think our health regen kind of went down a little bit, but our stamina regen definitely is up there. Like take a look at our stamina right now. We're barely losing any stamina. Basically, any stamina that we lose, we just gain back. So we can pretty much use bat skill almost infinitely. And I say almost infinitely because we still do lose some stamina, but not a lot. Yeah, you can see here the gap is starting to widen a little bit. But like yeah, if you put Summon Tree down, you can pretty much use this infinitely. Like enough summon trees and you could just stay in bat skill pretty much forever. And that's the good thing about having like a strong stamina build. Gonna get out of bat skill for a bit here. Yeah, just for a little bit. Also, I need my vanities back. I don't like using the big like clunky shield. So what I typically do is just let me find my vanities here. I typically use the Crown of Thorns, so let me find Yeah, here it goes. Let me remove the vanity here, remove the vanity here. Yeah, I use Crown of Thorns as my vanity because it's very subtle. Like you can't really see Crown of Thorns unless you look closely. So for example, you can see here, you can kind of see it right here, but it's hard to see because like my head accessories are kind of blocking everything else. So yeah, it makes it so that it looks like I'm not wearing any accessories, but I am. So yeah, I just like hiding my accessories because it brings my avatar out a little bit more, I think. So that's just the reason. All right. So curse enhancement first, and then we go into bat skill. Yeah, this uses up a lot of our stamina, but I mean, we can just recover it by putting down a summon tree. It's fine. Crypto requires too much brain power for me. Yeah, I'm pretty sure any character that like requires you to like any scout based character feels very very big brain. Ooh, okay, that's a lot of damage. I stood in like 3, 4 lightnings there. They put down. Forgot to move. Misclick and entered the drone, nearly dying to smoke. Nice. All I know about Apex, Josh, is that like someone's a jump master, you go down, you get weapons, and then you fight everyone else. That's pretty much all I know. That's all you need to know. I mean, well, there's more to it than that, right? Like, there's certain weapons that work with certain characters, I think, right? Like, or at least not, well, not weapons that work with certain characters, but like, there are some weapons that are better suited for you than other weapons. It just requires a bit of experimenting. Any weapon works with anyone, yeah. That's, I guess so. I think it's just about finding whatever weapon suits you best, or whichever one fits your playstyle. You need to define your weapons. Yeah, that's the thing. Understanding the abilities. Yeah. Battle Royale. So let's see. Mazda shotgun, alternator, R301, flatline, ball SMG. I've heard of some of those. Like the only guns that I know of are R301. I've heard definitely. I've heard of alternator before. And then the other thing is I mentioned this like a couple streams ago, but Mozam. I've heard of Mozam is probably the one I've heard of the most. R301 is crazy good if you can control recoil decently. That's good. Maybe I'll try it out. I don't know. So it's good to find 3 different characters to main. Yeah, cause like other people could be taking your mains, right? So yeah, I'll try to find which ones I like the best. I feel like for me, I prefer characters that have like I think you mentioned this before, but yeah, like I do like mobility. Mobility is a big factor for me because like being able to move around very quickly is good because like obviously like if you're too slow to move around, you're gonna get caught out and then just die. So mobility, being able to get yourself out of like tough situations is a thing. Uh, I think the other thing also is like um just knowledge. So like being able to know who's around you. For example, like if I'm in the middle of like an area, sometimes I kind of want to know like, oh, how many people or how many squads are there around me? That's something that's also important because that way you can kind of plan accordingly. So because I know there are some characters that have like scanning abilities where you could scan like for how many squads. Crypto drone tells you how many teams are nearby. Okay. And then so yeah, so I do like speed, I like mobility, I like knowledge, like I think the other thing is just I think range. I like range as well, like being able to hit from long range, not necessarily having to like be face to face, but just having like a good ability that lets you hit people from long range, something like that. Vantage and Valkyrie are really good at keeping distance and using range. Okay. Maybe those would be my three right there. Octane, Crypto, and Vantage. Maybe. Because, like, you know, I don't want to have... I think the thing is, like, I don't want to use three of the same type of characters. Like, I don't want to use three mobility characters or three, like, long range characters or three, like, scanning character or scout characters. I want to try to mix it up a little bit. So that's why, like, having three different types of characters is probably, like, the most ideal way of going about it. Vantage comes with a sniper in her ultimate. Nice. Well, that's pretty epic. We only got 10 curse energy this entire stream. Mostly having one main in each category is better than just three mains. Yeah, I guess that's fair, yeah. You know, like, versatility is probably a big thing, you know? Just being able to be versatile and just having the ability to play three different types of characters is probably the most ideal way to play Apex, because, you know, like, you can't always be I mean, you can, like, you can be, try to be good at, like, one thing, but I think in any kind of situation, it's always good to have versatility. Yeah, this terror server is actually pretty good. I mean, we're killing it pretty fast. Everyone pretty much has bad skill here, or at least almost everyone has bad skill. Um, yeah, I mean, like we're I mean, we're not one cycling it, but we're close to one cycling it. Pretty good. I mean, there's a chance I might just like stick with this server and do some more terraforming, but I'm not sure. I don't know if we'll ever get like a terra server this good again. Might as well try to take advantage of, you know, this server while it still lasts. Alright, we got candy. That's fantastic. Love to see that. Alright, we got about 18 minutes left. Still, I mean, we're still looking for upper wings. We're still looking for it. Based off the things you said, Ballistic or Ash in Assault, Octane or Revenant in Skirmisher, Crypto, Valk or Vantage in Scouts, and for Defenders. I have no idea, save for Controller, okay. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know too much. I mean, I think the only way to really find what character works is just to play and experiment. Because that's typically the only way. Like, trial and error is the easiest way to figure out what works and what doesn't. Like, yeah, you know, you know, you can make decisions based on like the abilities that are written like in words, but like the only way to really know is actually like take it into action and like kind of execute plays, because words can only go so far. It's like, you know, words are pretty limited compared to like experience. Once you actually go into the experience, that's kind of when you figure out exactly like what works and what doesn't. And I don't know exactly when I'm gonna play Apex, but I'll see if we could do it like maybe tomorrow or something. I might have some time tomorrow. Tomorrow or like Sunday or something. You could try it. Closest way to test is bot royale, which is bots, which the bots are horrible. The only way to die is being dumb like me with the drone. You know, I feel like I will die to the bots. I'm just built that way where my plays are just very not big brain. I don't have big brain plays. So I'm probably just gonna end up dying to bots anyways. I mean, I think you've seen my less than stellar moments, Josh. In several games. Smash. What else? Deep Oaken. There's plenty of games that I've played where I've had my my difficult moments. Fortnite, yeah, for sure. Fortnite, Fall Guys. Which, man, we need to get back into Fall Guys. I know we won a match in Fall Guys, but like, man, that took way too long. I'll retell it if you want. Don't. it's fine, Josh. Like, I'll let you know whenever we play Fall Guys, man. I think I kind of got too much on my plate right now. Like, I'm playing too many games that I can't like focus on one. Cause most of my time right now is being taken up by like my gacha games, Genshin and Wuthering. Specifically because like their updates came out and I need to catch up on like the story and everything. So that's kind of where I'm standing right now. But it's okay, it's okay. I will get there eventually. Before doing Bot Royale, the testing place is better to find guns you like. Okay. Dude, I want to test out Mozam. I don't know. I've heard too much about Mozam to the point where I need to test it myself. Yo, we got Batwing? No way. Hold on. What's the drop rate of Batwing? Batwing is 1 in 400. Dude. You've got to be kidding me. I've gotten Batwing. Okay. Okay, listen here, listen here. I've gotten Batwing twice. I've gotten Primordial Core of Terror once. Primordial Core of Terror is 1 in 1,000. Batwing is 1 in 400. The wings are 1 in 250. Theoretically, or maybe not theoretically, but like, hypothetically, the upper wings should come before these two because it's a much higher drop chance, 0.4%. But for some reason, I got 2 Batwings and 1 Primordial Core of Terror. How is that possible? Upper rate's gotta be a lie. Maybe so. Maybe so. For personal experience, once you find the guns you like, the guns you don't like can still help you get some kills before finding the ones you do like. Okay. I mean, that's fair, you know, like, I feel like if you don't get the ones that you like at the very beginning, you can at least, what's it called? You can at least work with the ones that you don't like particularly, and then just eventually make your way up. Because, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's not guaranteed that you're going to get the gun that you want, like, within the first couple minutes. So it's better to just work with what you have and then just go from there. What the heck? I don't like the P2020, but its fire rate is similar to single firing flatline. Okay. That's good to know. Dude, I'm like, guys, I might be done if I end up getting this scythe, like, so one of the items that I'm missing from Terror as well is just this one scythe here. If I end up getting this 1 in 1,000 scythe before the upper wings, I'm done. Like, I'm just, it's over. Like, I don't know what to say anymore. 1 in 250, dude. Look, even the guys in the chat here are saying, look at this. 1 in 250 scammed. Ain't no way this is 1 in 250. Like, even these guys in the chat are feeling the exact same way that I'm feeling. This is just like... Okay, I know I say this a lot, but like, this is just like that Requiem moment. Except Requiem was the same drop chance as like the other ones, and I kept getting everything else except for Requiem, man. I always go back to this one Requiem moment in the Road of Despair because it's the most... It's the most sad moment. Like, I can't think of a more... like... defining moment where I've been put like... Or at least like a moment where I kind of hit rock bottom. Getting every other weapon except for Requiem, dude. That is just... That's something else. Also, for anyone who's like struggling to get credit on the on these bosses, because I know like a lot of players in here have bat skill. Bat skill is like your one big like, I guess, how do I put it? Your one big skill that's gonna help you a lot in this event. Because bat skill like is pretty much effortless. You just turn on bat skill and then you just leave your avatar there or leave your character there, and it'll do damage automatically. Because it multi hits, pretty much, yeah. It's like an AOE multi hit. Plus if you pair it with curse, you get 5 hits like per second, which is extremely good. Curse basically gives you 3 hits. So the first thing that you should get is probably curse because it's much easier to get. I believe curse right now is 1 in 250. It's the same drop chance as the upper wings right now, I believe, or 1 in 250 or 1 in 200. I forgot which one it was. But curse enhancement is one of the best skills you could have for this event because instead of 1 hit, you get 3 hits. So you're dealing 3 hits per second with just curse alone. After that, probably try to get bat skill. There's a lot of Dracula farms like in the Spooky Hollow, so finding a Dracula server is not too difficult. And then once you get all those, you should be fine. You could also try to get Source Storm if you want to, Source Storm Chain, but I mean, Source Storm Chain is alright. Yeah, Meteor skill is also pretty okay too, but Sorcerer of Chain and Meteor take a bit of time to get because they come from floor 12. So yeah, but overall, I think Bat Skill and Curse Enhancement are gonna be your best bets. Luckily, I managed to get Bat Skill like in the previous Halloween event, so I don't have to get it this time. So that pretty much saves me a lot of time. Because if I didn't have Bat Skill, I would probably be farming it, and still wouldn't have it by now. Because I mean, like that drop rate, 1 in 1,250, is kind of nuts. That is absurd, you know. Even with the pity is, by the way, is 1,500. So that means like if you're farming for bat skill, you're guaranteed to get it after 1,500 kills, which takes a lot of time, by the way. Dracula is one of the easiest bosses to farm, but even like 1,500 takes a little bit of time. I'm pretty sure in one day, like if you farm Dracula for a full 24 hours, you could probably get like half or more than half of 1,500 in one day. So you just spend 2 days, you'll eventually get it. That's assuming that you're there farming it 24 hours. And the thing is, you cannot AFK Dracula either. So you have to be there actively all the time because of Dracula's spike attack. So that's the most difficult thing. Because the spike attack, right? If you're standing still, you're just gonna get blown up. If you walk, you might also get blown up. The easiest way to avoid the spikes is by either shadow stepping or using bat skill to just outrun it. Or you could even use Spirit Dash as well. All right, we got like 5 minutes left. Let's try to clean this up with a drop, maybe. I mean, best things that we've gotten today, 20 curse energy. It's better than nothing. We're getting ever so close to 500. We have 110 right now, so yeah. Getting close slowly, but you know, this Halloween event's gonna last for a long time, so I'm not too worried about it. He's doing the electricity. I mean, look how much HP that we took off of him, though. He only has 2 bars left. So, it's massive. The speed of this farm is pretty crazy. I play better when my brain is off, which sucks, since all the characters I have cool skins for require brain power. I mean, if you want to autopilot to play Apex, that's fine. There's nothing wrong with autopiloting. It's just like, you know, sometimes autopiloting can end up getting you into like pretty bad situations. Because like there are times where I've autopiloted in games and didn't realize that like I was doing something wrong. Like for example, I was playing Entry Point one day on Roblox and I was doing some autopiloting and then all of a sudden the alarms went off and I was like, what happened? And I didn't realize that like I left a body bag on the top floor, just in plain sight. So sometimes autopiloting can backfire on you, but most of the time it's pretty okay. Like you'll be fine. Or I played Entry Point with just a person once, and I shot someone without a silencer on accident. You know, yeah, that's part of the Entry Point experience. It's all right, Josh. You know, like I think you're more of a notoriety guy. So, yeah, we're kind of like 2 sides of the same coin here. You got, you know, on the head side, you got like notoriety with you, and then on the back side, the tails, you got me with Entry Point. So, yeah, notoriety is gone. It is really, dude. Did Payday come and copyright strike it? Is that what happened? No idea what's just gone off of Roblox. Okay, well, the only reason why a game would go off of Roblox is one, the developer wants to remove it, or two, it got copyright strike. Those are the only reasons. Like, there's no good reason, or not good reason. But there's no like particular reason why a person would why a developer would just remove a game randomly. There has to be a reason behind it. I mean, like notoriety was the closest thing that you could get. Ooh, nice, more curse energy. That you can get to like Payday. So I feel like Payday would have like copyright striked, but I don't know. Let me search it up actually. Roblox notoriety. I don't know how to spell it. Oh, it's notoriety. Well, there are some YouTube videos that talk about notoriety, and we're not gonna watch them on stream, but it doesn't say. I mean, if I watch the video, it'll probably tell me why it got taken down. But yeah, DMCA, right here. As of 19th of September 2023. The game has been shut down from a DMCA takedown issued by Starbreeze Studios, developer and publisher of Payday franchise. Yeah, that's what I thought. That's what I thought. Yeah, it's DMCA. Yep. Yeah. I figured because like there's no reason why he would take the game down, unless it was for DMCA. I can't use funny 10k knockback sniper. You know, it'll come back maybe. Okay, look. The reason why like notoriety was is pretty much like a 1-for-1 of Payday. If you really think about it. The reason why Entry Point is still up is because Entry Point has its own original concept. It has its original like storyline and everything. Basically, like Entry Point uses Payday and like other games like Hitman and maybe Far Cry like as a reference point, but they have their own like original storyline and everything. So that's why like Entry Point is still a thing. But like yeah, Notoriety is pretty much a 1-for-1. Only unique things were like 2 maps. Yeah, that's the thing. So it's a bit unfortunate, but maybe they'll come back and be able to like change it or modify it to be more original. Yeah. Alright guys, well, I'm going to probably end it there. So if you guys enjoyed the stream, make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. If you want to see some more Swordburst 2 or you have any other games you want me to play, make sure to let me know in the comment section, live chat in the Discord server. We'll be back with another Swordburst 2 stream on Saturday. So tomorrow and Sunday I'm going to be taking some breaks. Just trying to rest up because, you know, if you guys don't know yet, or just if you've heard me throughout the entire stream, I sound a bit groggy because I am sick, so I need some time to rest. So yeah, so I'm gonna take tomorrow and Sunday to rest up, try to get better. But yeah, thanks for tuning in, guys. Thanks to T-Man for joining in and helping me farm, and you know everyone else as well for chatting. You know, T-Man, Josh, RJ, Smash Twig, Aaron, Kilvix. Yeah, thanks for coming. But yeah, yeah, we'll be back on Saturday. Hope you guys enjoyed and have a happy Thanksgiving. Thank you.